this is Auntie, and we are in part two of 90 Day Fiance, season 3, episode 7. Not off the hook. Pedro, Mama, don't play that. If this is your first time being here, please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. And to all of my new subscribers, thank you so much for joining the channel. And to all of my nieces and nephews, thank you so much for being here. And always supporting and riding with your auntie. Let me tell you, we're about to go on into this daggone thing. Was this hot or not? That is the question of the night. We open up this episode, you all, when we're talking about Cotton Freaking Pedro and Chantel. A lot of things got revealed. And I am going to open up the storylines. I'm not going to talk much because I know that you all want to get up into their asses, and I am going to oblige you tonight. Trust me. Trust me on that. We see Pedro just straight up coming out the pocket. Now, there have been so many allegations about Pedro and Chantel and Nicole. Whether or not Nicole is actually Pedro's sister. Now, I have been on Facebook groups, I've been on Instagram, I've been on Twitter, I've been everywhere, YouTube and the like. And it appears that a lot of people believe that Nicole is not Pedro's sister. And I am curious as to know why you all believe that. Now, this week we saw the little gate or the door opening up for us to have speculations like the mama and everybody else did. Because at the end of the day, Chantel is trying to come back to the house. She is trying to apologize to Pedro because, of course, the sister got here and felt like, she was too good to sleep on the sofa for 14 days and 14 nights. Now, I don't know about you all, but I'm not a small girl and I don't like sleeping on somebody's sofa. I would rather have an Airbnb or pay for my own hotel or do whatever I got to do in order to sleep comfortably. Because when you're on vacation, as my daughter used to call her when she was a little girl, you want to be relaxed and you want to chill out. The last thing you want to do is be sitting cuddled up, sleeping cuddled up on somebody's sofa. I don't care how new it is. Okay, so basically, the sister's on the sofa. She, causes a little ruckus up in the household. And as we see, many times before, Pedro is always going to take the side of his sisters. And his mama. He sits there and he tells, Chantel, I was respectable to your family. No, the hell you wasn't. You've never been respectable to the family because you felt like when you came over here, they were attacking you. Well, basically, here it is. They have a daughter who has lied to them. And I don't know why these people lie. Who lied to them and said that you were coming over here for an education and come to find out you were, what I'm saying, boinking the girl. And so, now you decide, she decides a couple of days before the wedding to be upfront and tell the family. So, of course, the family mad with her, but it's misdirected anger. So they mad with you, Pedro. So Pedro, he's a little, he got a little gang with him. It's like I said, okay, the side eye, it is really eternal when it comes down to Pedro. So Pedro decides that he's going to bring his sister over here, right? And the sister thinks that she running stuff and she regulating everything. She got a smart ass mouth. And so, we all, have come to, have a love-hate relationship with Nicole. You know what I'm saying? So, basically she comes home after they were arguing the night before because the sister was acting ungrateful. And, so basically Chantel, she comes in the house and she wants to tell, Pedro, I'm sorry, maybe I acted, out of pocket and everything. And I don't want to basically argue with your sister. We saw the sister and Pedro talking about her like a dog since she blew everything out of proportion and all of that kind of stuff. And, she, basically a drama queen. And the sister told her, I ain't going to argue with her about anything because, I'm just going to ignore her. What else is a lady to do? And so, we see her with this phony baloney stuff. Pedro tells her that the family is basically going to be investigating them and all of this kind of stuff. And so the sister's like, investigators for what? That's ludicrous. That's so stupid. Why would they investigate? Because your brother's shady as hell. That's why. Because your brother does everything and then he tells her in the bye-bye. You understand what I'm saying? He's not upfront with anything that he does and anything that he said. He's acting suspicious. He sit up there talking about, so, where do they think my money coming from? I'm working. Bitch, excuse me, you working in the warehouse. You sitting in flat screen TVs, computers, you doing all kinds of stuff, hot curlers, dresses, you sending money over there and all that kind of stuff. Now, repeatedly, I'm always having people in my column, in my comment section saying, well, that's what they do in the DR. Okay, all right, we got that. But you know what? It's too much of it. Now, I can see whether if he's sending something birthday, Christmas, stuff like that. Maybe even Thanksgiving if he's not able to fly over there. But the stuff that he is sending has been an excess. Okay. It's too much. And too much of anything is a bad thing. So basically, now he makes a decision to fly his sister over here, knowing that they broke and they don't have anything. So she walks up in the door. She wants to apologize. He got her on ignore, acting all simple and everything. She said she tried to call him all day. He was busy and he didn't have anything to say. You know what I'm saying? And Nicole was sitting there, on the phone, like, la da dee, la da da, la da. That was suspicious all by itself. Okay. So the next thing you know, we sitting up there and we see, Chantel go home to her family. So, Winter's standing up there looking like, Winter's standing up there looking like, and River was looking like, does a comb ever go through it? I don't know if they caught them on a bad day, whether or not it was a storm. You know what I'm saying? A winter river storm. I don't know what the hell it was, but they were all looking in hot ass mess. Now the father was looking, better than I've ever seen the father look. And the mother was looking like the mother. So basically, Chantel, who, last episode we saw went to the, to the office for the investigator, the private eye. And, she's sitting up there spilling all the beans and telling all the information. But then, she wants to throw a rock and hide her hand and act like she don't have anything to do with it. But it's mighty funny that every time when something go down between her and Pedro, she goes over there and runs and tells her family. And so you think that the family is not going to react. You think that a mama bear is not going to react to you coming over there and telling them the stuff that you tell them. If you didn't open up your mouth, Chantel, and say to this, or say, tell them what's going on, then they wouldn't know. But she says, Pedro is he's a different man when his family is around. And he's never going to take my side. And so now because you're mad, you want to be a little vindictive. And so you sit up there and tell your family, you know what I'm saying? Pedro is, he's been taking off work and he's basically staying in a hotel with his sister, Nicole. And so the mother and the father was like, wait a minute, hold up. What the hell? That's nasty. By anybody's standard. And, so when Chantel was sitting up there talking about, him putting his, his sister before her, the Winter is up in the back, she's up in the back looking like, his stank sister, his stank ass sister. Pedro, a River sitting up there with his hair all bushed up and twisted up and all this kind of stuff. And he told me, I told you I ain't never like him. I ain't like him from the beginning. I was trying to tell you that he wasn't no good before y'all could go back to the DR. Wrong answer. Because let me tell you something. She is sprung. Chantel is sprung, just like her eyelashes. She is head over heels in love with Pedro. We heard her say out of her own mouth that she is walking on eggshells because she does not want to ruin her marriage. Now, I don't know what has happened between her and her relationship with her dad, or why, or her relationship with her mom, and why she is like this. But something has gone down. And the family has always been suspicious of Pedro because of the way that Pedro came into the family. They already had the man sign a prenup agreement. Isn't that enough? Let the girl breathe. On one hand, that's what some people say. Let her breathe. Let her go through. This is her relationship, whatever, whoop, whoop, and the boo, boo, boo. But on the other hand, you can't, you can't have your cake and eat it too. You can't run to your family every time something goes down between you and Pedro and think your family gonna mind their damn business, because the family's not minding their business. That's obvious. And they were like, well, what the hell is going on? We really going to go ahead and and talk about the damn thing. So she tells them, that he's over there at the hotel with his sister. And you know what? The thing about it was the reason why Chantel said something about it, because she thought a little bit, she was suspicious about the damn thing too. She didn't think it sounded right. She didn't feel like it's come on, y'all. Come on now with it. So what? Is this Pedro's sister? So the mother goes off, and the mother is like, what? He is not going to treat you like this. This is nasty by anybody's standard. Is it really his sister? Is this not his girlfriend? And so, Chantel is sitting up there, because last week when she was sitting with the private investigator, and the private investigator asked her, did he have another family? Was it a possibility that he had another family? She was like, oh, hell no. It ain't no possibility that he got another family or anything like that. Everything is on the up and up. Wait a minute, hold on. Did I go out? Hold on. Let's make sure we didn't go out up on this mother sucker. Okay, wait a minute, y'all. Let me make sure I'm still broadcasting, because something done rolled on. Okay, there we go. So, basically, Chantel is suspicious her damn self. Chantel thinks that something is going on between Pedro and Nicole, or she wouldn't have took her ass over there. And there is nothing that you won't be able to say to convince me that Chantel is not a little bit suspicious about Nicole's identity. Who the hell is Nicole? So the mother, like in their mother, got the pulling off rings and everything, because she was like, we going over there and we going to whack some stuff. The mother was like, you know what? I ain't going over there to do nothing. I'm going over there to do something. Somebody's getting their ass whooped tonight. Well, guess what? Next week it's just going to be River. How about that? How about it's going to be your son? You should have hopped up from the table when your son threw something across the table. But you know what? I digress, because we ain't there yet. But let me tell you something. I know daggone well that this is going to be an A+ episode, because we all been waiting and we all been watching, and we've been waiting for River to either not get his ass kicked, Pedro to get his ass kicked, or the vice versa. Because let me tell you something, it's about to go down. We heard Chantel make an allegation and say that Nicole and Pedro set it up to jump River. Now, so what kind of sister is going to come from the DR to be just fighting? Why you ain't fighting the daddy? Stand up and step up to the daddy. River ain't nothing but a little boy with a little boy's mouth. That's all he been doing, is bumping his little gums. He don't have no back. He ain't got no support in him. You know what I'm saying? He need to get some steel up in that joint first. But maybe this ass whooping that he looked like he about to take from Pedro, who was yanking him around like a Raggedy Ann doll, maybe, some of that will help him get some steel up in his back. But I'll tell you what, it couldn't have went down in my household, because I'm telling you right now, we would have I saw Pedro kicking stuff all up on the table and everything. TLC producers and the grip men and the cameramen and everybody was up in that fight. I don't know whether or not Mama took her jewelry off and put her Vaseline on or not, but I tell you what, when Mama got hot this weekend, I was hot right along with Mama yesterday. I was like, come on, Mama, we going down there and we about to wreck some stuff. We about to tear some stuff. I'm about to be your Bonnie to your Clyde. I was like, you know what, let the mama go. The daddy standing up there with all the jewelry all up in his hand. He didn't know what to do. And not one time did I hear him say, no, baby, don't go. Daddy was like, you know what, I'm going and I'm packing something with me when I go up in there. You understand what I'm saying? Because one thing you don't do is go to somebody else's house when they know where all the knives and stuff like that are in the house. You don't go unless you got some heat with you. You understand what I'm saying? I want to know whether or not Pedro's sister is Pedro's sister, or is Pedro's sister Pedro's girlfriend. Because Pedro, ain't no way in the world I'm going to be calling and texting my husband all day long, and you're going to tell me you busy, and you got this little chick sitting up here up on my sofa with her legs crisscrossed, and she up on the cell phone, and then when I leave up out the house, this husband going to sit up there and clap and say, finally, good, she's gone, good written. I would have turned right back around up on them stairs and got up in her face and said, what did you say? What was it that you said? What you say, Nicole? And it would have took Pedro and every. Who is she? Who is Nicole? Is the mother and father crazy? The mother said it's about to get a little bit more stupider. Let me tell you something. It needs to get a lot more stupider, because there is something that is, let me tell you, something is going on. And I don't know whether it is. I don't know what. I don't know. But I would sure absolutely like to get your opinion about it. We're going to open up these phone lines and we're going to find out what you all think about it. because there's been a lot of controversy and a lot of talking going on. And I'm gonna tell you right now, I think that Chantel is stupid. I think that when Pedro came over here and he started sending stuff back and disregarding the fact that she was living underneath, sleeping up underneath the countertop of the kitchen and cooking while she was asleep, I would have left him then. I would have made sure that he found out what kind of woman I really was and what my expectations was. Let me tell you something. You don't lower your expectation for the D. You don't do anything like that for the D. You don't sleep in the kitchen for the D. You don't let the D send stuff over to their family in the DR and have no regard and no respect for whether or not it fits into your budgetary plan. There's no way in the world you're going to dictate to me and tell me what the hell we're going to do. And even when he said something about the cotton freaking sleep sofa, she said, yeah, you could go ahead on to buy a blow-up bed if you want to, bitch. I tell you what, you better make sure you had a rent. And then all of a sudden, because she brought the rent up in his face, now all of a sudden it's all her fault that the sister is not sleeping comfortably up in the joint. She was the one when the furniture came over there told you to send the furniture back. And now because I told you to pay the rent, mofo, now you got a problem and it's an issue. Oh no, I'm telling you right now, you're going to pay the rent and the electricity bill and the gas. You're going to keep everything on up in here. Because if you think that I'm in college, I'm trying to get mine. So evidently we made an agreement that I will go to school and you will come over here and bring your ass over here and work in the warehouse like you said you are. But what you're not going to do is continue to send the money up out of here because you think that you're the one that's making the money. If you don't have a relationship with understanding and compromising and collaboration that's going on, you don't have no relationship. And I'm gonna tell you right now, if you don't have respect in your relationship, you can kiss that relationship goodbye. Because what you're gonna do is you're gonna respect me, boo. We're going to respect one another. We're going to love one another. We're going to sit up in here. We're going to fight for one another. And I don't want no 50-50 relationship from you. I want 100% because I'm going to give you 100% of who and what I am. Now, I'm going to be wise about the damn thing. We ain't going to be having no joint checking account. We're not doing that. But you know what? We can take our bill money and we can compromise on bringing the bill money and stuff like that together. Because what you're not going to do is ever take out my child's mouth like Marley's dumb ass. Okay? Well, that's not what you're going to do. So I'm going to open up these phone lines and we're going to go ahead on and get busy and we're going to talk about this daggone thing. Okay? The phone number is the same. It is 240-986-1536. Okay, again, that number is 240-986-1536. You tell me, who the hell is Nicole? Is Nicole the sister? Is Nicole the girlfriend? Who the hell is Nicole? I got these phone lines open. I'm just ready for y'all phone call. Y'all tell me what y'all think, because we're going to go head on. And would you have been like Mama? Would you went over there and set it off? I would have set it off. Do you hear what I set it off? And it wouldn't have been no hold my jewelry until I got there. I would have had Vaseline, a headscarf on, and some more stuff. I'd have went over there looking like a goddamn ninja. I would have looked like a ninja going up over there. Because what you're not going to do is continue to disrespect my family. Now, we done already took you out on the camping trip and tried to be nice to your rude ass. And then you're going to sit up there. Oh, no. No, it would have went down into X. Okay, so we got a caller. Let's get this on and popping. Just 1 second, caller. Let me set you up. Just 1 second, caller. Let me set this thing up. Here we go. Okay, caller, you're on with Auntie.
I can't believe I got through. I'm so excited.
Okay, just 1 second, because I don't have you set up. Hold on, let me see what's going on. Let me see what's going on, because I want to put you on this. There you go. There. Okay, caller, turn me down in the background.
Okay, I put you on mute.
Who's calling?
I'd like to say hello. I discovered your channel a couple weeks ago and I've been obsessed. I live in the DC area too.
All right, girl. What's your name?
Nina.
Hi, Nina. Thank you so much for joining the family. Girl, what you want to say? Who is Nicole? What you want to talk about, girl?
Oh gosh. I guess the one I just watched was talking about Annie and David.
Okay. So
I just the situation is so funny to me. I kind of feel bad for Annie because she was a player who got played. Like I'm sure she did not plan on David being as brokey as he is. She really, I think, believes his lies. And now it dawned on her that, my life is not going to be like Took.
okay.
It's not going to be sweet. And I'm stuck with him for the duration.
Absolutely.
And then she looks at Ashley. I think the reason she keeps talking about Ashley is she's jealous of her.
Oh, she's absolutely
she sees
jealous of
big
Ashley.
fine man. I saw him. I was like, okay, Ashley.
Okay.
And Ashley has her 3 kids, her family, and that's what she wants. So she's jealous of Ashley.
Absolutely.
I think that's what the real problem is.
Okay, so let me
and
ask you a question.
She just feels stuck. Now she can't go anywhere.
She can't go anywhere. But let me ask you a question right now. We talk about Pedro and Chantel. Is Nicole Pedro?
Oh, okay, I can switch it up.
So is Nicole Pedro's sister, or is Nicole Pedro's girl?
I think it's his sister. They look alike to me.
Oh, you think so?
So I think they look alike. And I think that's a long con. If you're going to let your boyfriend sleep with another woman for 2 years, they've been together like 2-3 years now. It's not like a couple of weekends. That's a long time for your man to be with another woman.
Well, I don't know, because
what woman can really do that?
Let me tell you something, honey. I have heard stories on YouTube and all in books and everything else of people who have been in these countries and have loaned out their people. I know for one time, some of my girlfriends and I, we went over to Aruba, and let me tell you, honey, they waiting on you when you get from the airport, and they got families and everything else. They know people own their partners out now. Trust me.
Now, I was just in the DR last week, and yeah, they're out there. Like this dude approached me in the airport, and I mean, I think he was trying to get me to come to his show. But he was like hitting on me, and I like didn't pay him any mind because Louise. And I was like, no, thank you. So then he kept his side of my niece, who is younger and taller. And then he's like, oh, that one looks even better. Out loud and in English. I'm like, dude, you could have said it in Spanish. I wouldn't know what you were saying.
Okay. But the thing about it is, a lot of them people got families, and they do what they got to do in order to do what they have to do. I'm trying to tell you.
Right. It's one thing to like say, okay, my husband's going to go sleep with some American tourist for 3 days. But for years?
But 3 days every time a plane fly in. See, you got to understand, it ain't just, no, seriously. Every time a plane fly in, you got a new boo. So, I mean, it's not just a one-time deal, because I'm telling you, some people make a career out of this bull crap.
But I don't know, in the beginning episodes, I really felt like they were in love. I really felt like their main issue with her family kept harping on, he's just into her green card. I felt like he really loved her, or at least was in love with her. I thought that they got along. And then it just seemed, after they went to the DR, I think he got mad at her for how her family treated his family. And I don't think he's ever gotten over it, and he keeps taking it out on her.
Yeah, well, he need to roll. He need to bounce. He need to roll, or he need to get busted in the back of the head, because at this point, get over it. You know what I'm saying? It happened, and whatever. And he's very rude. He's nasty. He's disrespectful. He doesn't honor her or anything. So he just, if he feels like he wants to hold a grudge like that, move on to hold a grudge somewhere else. But don't hold a grudge on my time and on my dime. Absolutely not. But thank you so much for calling.
I'm so happy I got there my first try. Yay. So I got to try and call back in. What are you doing on Nicole and Azen? What time?
I'm sorry.
What time are you doing Nicole and Azen?
Right after this one.
All right. I'll be calling back.
Love you.
Thank you, Auntie. Bye.
Love you. Bye. Okay, so what do y'all think about that? There are people that have these little schemes, and they run these little games, and they loan their spouses out, because at the end of the day, they like, you know what, this is what's best for the family. This is what we need to do as a family. It's not impossible that could be happening. Now, I don't believe that, Nicole is the girlfriend or the wife or anything like that. But you know what? One never knows, does one? And so, stranger things have happened. Like I said, when you go over to those other countries, honey, they be waiting on you, boo, with your suitcase and your American money. And they will do whatever they want, whatever you want. We had this one when I was over, in another, and knocked on the door every day, took us out every time we wanted to go somewhere. He was the bartender. He made the beds up. He was the pool guy. He was everything. Every time you looked up, he was everything. But the thing he wanted to do was be somebody's, you know what I'm saying? He wanted to be somebody's secret lover, and he wanted to get some money. He didn't get money from us because you know what I'm saying, we DC chicks, so you ain't getting nothing from us. But you know what? Stupider things have happened. So, like the mother said, things is about to get a little bit more stupid. And so I am asking y'all. That's why I opened up the phone lines. Again, the number is 240-986-1536. I don't know why y'all asses ain't calling in. I'm opening up these lines for y'all to be able to voice your opinions and not just have to type them. So you know what? I tell you what we will do. From now on, we will eliminate this. We gonna eliminate this. But I just, I don't know. I've been just like reading in the chats and stuff like that. And I have found it very interesting. And I'm gonna tell you right now, mom was ready to wreck. And that's a mom. A typical mom is going to be ready to wreck, throw down, and do whatever she got to do to protect her baby, especially when she feels like her baby has been wrong and treated poorly. And I was with Mama Son, and I'm telling you now, not even using wisdom would have been over there with the mother, and I would have been racking. And I think that, based on what's getting ready to happen, look like the whole family gonna have to wreck. And Chantel is standing in the back crying. Let me tell you something, but what you don't do is cry while the fight's going on. While the fight's going on, you need to be in the fight fighting. We can all cry and talk about it later on. But while everybody is going to blows and throwing and River getting his shirt ripped the ball off of him, I need you to fight, boo. I don't need you to cry. We don't need no crybabies. Ain't no crying or fighting. We just need to straight be fighting. But I'm hoping that, all of this is just a big, huge misunderstanding. I don't know what Chantel and the sister was sitting at the table fussing about, but I'm telling you right now, I cannot wait to see what happens in the hold down that's about to go down up in the house. Like, I'm living for it. I'm telling you, TLC is bringing us the best TV ever. All the other shows pale in comparison to what is going on in 90 Day Fiance. Excuse me. And for all of you all who don't know, Paul and Karini, and I believe Larry, the Lechon, I think, and Darcy and Jesse will be back on 90 Day Fiance. I think, where are they now, or something like that? They're coming back on August 5th. Oh my God, we got a summer. We have a hot summer that's going on. But anyway, on 90 Day Fiance, our next I'm sorry, y'all. Our next couple that we're going to be discussing is going to be Azan and Nicole and Rosalie. Rosalie comes to Morocco. How do y'all feel about Azan petting baby May like that? Like every time you looked around, this man's hands was on baby May. Y'all ain't think it was nothing wrong with that? Like, it's something wrong with that. I won't feeling it. But I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to talk about it tomorrow. Yes, 4th of July Eve, we're going to talk about it. I hope you all have a great night, and I will see you tomorrow as we continue our terrific Tuesday. And we're going to be talking about all things 90 Day Fiance tomorrow. I love you all. Don't be mad. Don't be disappointed. Oh, somebody's calling in, so let me go ahead and take this last call because I was on the road. I was trying to road. Okay, hi, calling you. Hi, calling you on with Auntie.
Is this Auntie?
It is Auntie.
Oh my God, hello. I'm so happy to talk to you. This is Nicole.
Hi, Nicole. How are you?
Good. I wanted to talk about Chantel and her mom.
Okay.
I have a Chantel's mom. If I go to my mom about an issue like Pedro, I know she will take off the ring. She's going to take off those earrings. Chantel knows exactly what she's doing when she tells that mom, because if I don't want, I got to hold my mom back.
Okay.
So, like, you know, you got to hold your mom back. When she's like that, you don't tell her anything unless you're ready to go.
And you know what, my daughter, I'm the same way. Sometimes I have to. My daughter has to get on me and chastise me when we get to the car because I am so off the hook and out of control. When I
Exactly.
feel like
So
my
if
baby
she's
has been
dropping
wrong,
that
like don't,
information,
yeah, and don't
you
mess with
know.
my baby. And I think it's strategic of her too, because you know she knows when to turn it on, turn it off. She knows just what to say to make her family pop off. I mean, you know, this is the game she's playing. But what do you think? Do you believe that Nicole is his sister, or do you believe that Nicole is the girlfriend?
Probably the sister, but man, I want it to be the girlfriend because that is so much more exciting.
Yeah, I think she's the sister too. But I think that the relationship is kind of like a little weird.
But they're weird, yeah. I wouldn't. It makes me uncomfortable. So
Yeah.
that's all. But I'll let you go, Auntie.
Thank you. Love you.
Love you. Bye.
Bye. Yeah, the relationship is a little bit weird and it's getting a little bit stupider. But it is 10:55, and I am going to let you all go. Again, tomorrow on 4th of July Eve, we're going to be coming out here for our Terrific Tuesday. I apologize for starting late and not being able to finish everything tonight on our Monday night marathon. But we're going to continue this tomorrow, and we'll be talking about Nicole and Azan. And we will also be talking about our girl Molly and Louise, because I mean, you know, it has gotten to the point where this is just a sad situation between Molly and Louise and her girls. And so, you know what? Thank you all so much for being out here tonight. I love you all to pieces, and have a great Tuesday. See you all.